So, you are not journaling yet, or you are a person that is journaling, but you just, you do it a little bit randomly, there's no structure in there, then this video is for you, because in the next few minutes, I'm gonna completely change your mind about journaling, and trust me, you're gonna be super hyped about starting with this. So I started journaling about 1.5 years ago, quite properly, every single day. I started doing it without a structure, just writing my shit down randomly. Then I started ordering it by days, so I added the days to it, and I basically divided all the notes by day. And now, to this day, basically every night I'm just sitting down whenever I go to bed. Doesn't matter if I'm somewhere going out, if I'm like, whenever I'm home, I write this shit. And for the times I'm not home, I just use my Google Notes and then I write it down in my notebook anyway, to just make it a fucking habit. So every single evening I just write down the time that I go to bed, and then I just start writing whatever is on my mind about what happened that day, about basically anything that comes to my mind. But the brilliant thing about this is that I have right now, for every single day in my life, I can go look back, okay, what went on in my mind? What did I do? What were the highlights? What were the sad points? And I can not only do that for the last week, but I can do that for the last 1.5 years. Every single important moment from the last 1.5 years, I can go back and just relive that memory. Whether it's a positive one, and you want to relive the moment and, imagine, like, get the feeling back how you felt, for example, when you were on holiday and you met that guy or girl and you felt like ecstatic about life and you want to relive that. Or it's something negative, like a negative experience, someone died, any bad experience, and you just want to relive it to get some, motivation back perhaps. It's all in these notes. It's all in these notes. And yes, you can do this on Notion, you can do this on Apple Notes, you can do this in Google Docs. And it's, in a way, it's nice to be able to look back quickly and read it quickly. But there is nothing, trust me, that is nicer for your brain than in the evening to sit down behind your desk and just write whatever is on your mind with pen and paper. It will empty your mind. And like I said, you can do it on notes. You can do it on Notion. I have some notes in Notion as well. During the day, if I want to make like essays about something that I'm struggling with, or I want to write it out, I'm usually not going to write it out on paper because it takes too much time. This is just for the end of the day, purely a reflection of the day. And this has multiple benefits. Like I said, it allows you to go back to every single moment of your life and just relive it in exactly the terms that you wrote it down at the time. It allows you to wind down at night because you actually have pen and paper and you just relax, so you can write out all your worries. Then on the other hand, you also get the benefit of the reflection that you're doing every single day. It's so nice, and I was considering doing this in a photo book format as well, because we stopped doing it. Everything is digital, but how cool is it to have like everything on a place? And it doesn't really matter what notebook you have anyway. For example, it is nice to have the same one. It's already like the black one in here is kind of annoying me, but unfortunately this one is out of stock. It's bought from a Dutch store called Hermans, and I just bought 10 of them at the time, but they're out of stock for like months and months and months now, so I can't get them back, unfortunately. My advice is just get a notebook that's not too big, not too small, so you have like nice lines that you can write it out on. Get a nice pen and just write out every single day. And if you like the notebook, buy immediately like 100 of them if you can. Like genuinely, just buy as much as you can, because you're gonna want to make this a habit. And it is such a nice habit every single day to do this. It's so nice to wind down at night, and any worry you have, you can write it out. A worry written down is a worry halved. That's how it works. And to be honest, I've been doing note-taking for a longer time now. As you can see, this is basically my whole thing with notes here. Well, as you can see, it's all in like random pages and random white papers. Then I also have like the daily notes about strategy and business. I've got so many of them here. It's just insane. It's still nicer to do it this way, in my opinion, than to organize everything completely digitally. Somehow it just works way better if I write it down. Somehow my creative brain is way more active if I can actually visualize something and then obviously write it down in Notion or in Figma or whatever not as well. But it has to start, the visualization process has to start on paper. I don't know. It just works to structure things for me, for my creative brain. So that's just a little bonus thing. Use white papers for everything. I've always got a few of them here, just for like a blank canvas. So this is it. Do yourself a favor, please, and start journaling every single day. It will change your life. And it's so nice to let your children look back at this.